Hi. In this film, I'm going to explain how a little musical device works called a pedal point. Now, as soon as you see that word pedal, you might think, oh yes, the piano's got a pedal, hasn't it? Or you might think an organ's got pedals, but it's nothing to do with those kind of pedals. So a pedal point is that when you have a note that is held, sustained for a long time, or repeated over and over again, while other things are going on around it. So let's take an example of a pedal point. So if I had this note and I had in the other hand some chords going on, but I'm going to keep repeating this note in the bass, you'll hear that this is a pedal point or a pedal note, it's sometimes known as. And you hear right at the end there, that pedal note or pedal point kind of resolves and we go, thank goodness. So pedal points or pedal notes are used by composers to build tension in the music. Do you see how that worked? When we started listening to that note, it sounded perfectly normal, part of the chord. But as we kept repeating it and as the chords kept changing, you could feel the tension building, this note repeating and all the chords changing, and eventually you're thinking, oh, please let this kind of resolve onto this note. And we think, thank goodness. Can you feel that tension build? So you can hear the point of the pedal point building this tension. And quite often the most common pedal point or pedal note is what we call a dominant pedal point. The dominant is the fifth note of the scale. So I'm playing a piece of music here in C major, and that note that I'm repeating in the bass is a G, the dominant note in C major, the fifth note of the scale. And the fifth note is particularly effective as a pedal point because it's the note that's screaming to go back to the first note. So at the end of all those dominant notes repeating, it goes down to C, the first note of the scale. So if you're a composer and you want to build a bit of tension and kind of build up to a climax where everything's released, then this is a very effective thing to do. It doesn't have to be a dominant pedal point, it could be a tonic pedal point. So in other words, where you've just got the first note of the scale. So I could do this. That's also very effective, isn't it? You can even have double pedal points. So say I wanted the first note and the fifth note together, the tonic and the dominant, I could have a double pedal point that's going like this. Be quite effective as well. There's nothing to stop you having a pedal point on any other note of the scale either, but that's its purpose. Sometimes sustained, sometimes repeated, sometimes a pedal point is a reasonably short thing, sometimes it will go on for bar after bar after bar, building more and more tension and screaming ever more increasingly for that moment of resolution. But that's what a pedal point or a pedal note is and how it works.